Hey you guys, I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be making a doll room out of this shoebox. This is a size 10 shoebox that I had when I purchased me a pair of purple Jordans. So let's go ahead and open this box up and get started. First we're going to begin by taking this top part loose and cutting off the tabs on each side of it. So let's go ahead and unhook this without turning the box and lift it up so that we can go ahead and cut these two tabs off. Now that we've removed the two tabs, we're going to go ahead and see where we want our front door to be. I think I'm going to put it back here on this back wall. This is a door of a printable that I got off of My Froggy Stuff. You can go to the My Froggy Stuff website and look for her printables of the door, the front door. All right, so we're going to go ahead and glue this on this back wall directly in the middle. I was trying to do it on the side, but I think it looks better in the middle. Right about there. Okay, that's where we're going to put it today. All right, you guys, does that look like it's directly in the middle? Let me know. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and lay out our floor. Now, because this is a shoebox, we do want to get a floor that can fold. It's already cut out the measurements, and I did a slight cut, not to go all the way through, where the foam board can go ahead and fold up so that we can close the box. Don't talk about my foam board. I am recycling foam board because I got to save my coins. Now it's time for the hard part, determining the flooring. I can never make up my mind when it comes to what type of flooring. So I think I'm going to go with this type of flooring because it looks neutral. And we're going to be using mostly gray. All right, so I got that up. Now let's start to work on this top flap part. I'm going to cut out like a little sunroof right here and put a piece of plastic from packaging so that we'll have room for light to shine through whenever we're using our shoebox room. All right, now that we have the entrance in place, let's go ahead and work on this left side where we're going to put our fireplace and couch. So I'm not going to glue this board down. This is just going to lay here side by side and make sure you match up the patterns in the floor real good. Next, I have a television printable. I just Googled this, you guys. I typed in TV or flat screen TV, and I'm going to put that up there. And down here is where I'm going to put my fireplace. Now, my camera had to zoom out so I can give you a full view of what I was doing. So you just take however measurements you want for your fireplace. And then we're going to go ahead and glue from left to right our boards. So we're going to go ahead and put the bottom piece in first. And the bottom piece is a little bit wider than the back of the fireplace. Next, we're going to go ahead and put the left wall up first on the fireplace and glue it in. Then you want to measure how tall one of your books is so that you can know how far to space the squares where the books are going to go. And we're just going to do the same thing with the next one and the next one. And then we're going to close it off with another long piece of foam board. All right, and we're going to do the exact same thing to the other side, but we're going to work right to left. And there you go. So this is how our fireplace is going to look with the books on the outer side. So we're going to go ahead and start the inside of the fireplace. I printed out this picture of the fireplace and glued it onto some foam board. And we're going to place this in the middle of the fireplace like that. And there you go. Now we're going to start building our couch. This is 6 boards, and we're going to go ahead and lay those flat. And all I did was just set my doll on the foam board to measure it. This is 8 by 3.5. And we're going to glue these to the back just like that. We also are going to cut out some arms. The arms are measuring 3.5 by 2.5, and they're going to go on the side. But before we put the arms on, we're going to go ahead and glue the back. Then we're going to take this piece of foam for the bottom part of the couch. I got this off of some packaging from Amazon. And then on that back, we're going to use some backing for the back part of it. All right, this is the fabric I chose. And what I did was I went on Amazon and ordered pillows. And they give you pillowcases. So this is basically a pillowcase of a couch pillow. And I glued it to the front of the foam board, just like that. Now we're going to take our fabric so that we can cover the back. And I'm just going to fold it right here on the end and glue it to the back of the chair like this. Make sure you pull it tight. Now that we have it glued down, we're going to go ahead and cut the excess on the sides. So we're going to cut all this extra off right here. Now we're going to glue this bottom part to the bottom of the chair. All right, guys, so now we have the bottom covered. Now we need to do the sides. So let's go ahead and get those foam pieces. And what we're going to do is sew them. I've already did this one, but we're going to sew them around just like we would do pillows and slide the foam board inside of them. And this is what I'm talking about. So I just wrapped the fabric around the foam board and sewed it on each side like this. I did that on both sides. Then I cut the excess off and reversed it and covered it. And here, this is how it looks when you reverse it. And you just slide the foam board inside. And now we're going to attach the other arm to the chair. Next, we're going to start working on our pillows. All right, so with the pillows, I'm putting 2 at the back. And 2 on the sides. To make the pillows, I just cut out 2 rectangular shapes with like sides together, sewed around with a little space opened, and I started filling it with this fluff. So I just leave a little space open and fill it up with the fluff, and then sew that little space that I had left open. These are pillows that I had from a previous video that I'm just going to put in here to even out some of that gray. Now, I wasn't satisfied with the fireplace, so I went back and cut out this fireplace so that we can have an actual fireplace. And I'm going to cover the fireplace with this brick printable that I just found on Google. And then we're going to line the inside up with cardboard to make the inside of the fireplace. Now that I've added the cardboard inside the fireplace, I'm going to go ahead and paint it black inside and line it up with some black cardstock. And here it is. I also made books in a previous video, and I'm going to be putting the books on the bookshelf of the fireplace. And there you go. Now we have a full living room inside of a shoebox. Now that we have our room completed, let me show you who is going to be occupying this space. This is a doll that I bought. He was just $9.99. He was on sale. His name is Anthony. Anthony is from the Fresh Squad, and he's made by Dr. Lisa. I love supporting all businesses, but I especially love supporting Black owners as well. With it being hard to find male dolls, I'm so glad she made a couple of more. Here's Anthony Friends that she also made. And on the back of the box, she tells her story on why she started making dolls in our image. All right, let's go ahead and take a better look at Anthony. Anthony has a cultural background on his clothes. He has cotton joggers that spells out style, and they're lined up with white stripes. He also, and they Velcro at the back. He also has a white tee that has a cultural picture painted on. It Velcros at the back as well. He also has some white high top sneakers, and you can paint details on these sneakers if you would like. All right, so Anthony head tilts and turns left to right, front and back. Also, his arm bends at the elbow, shoulder, and wrist. His leg bends at the hip, knee, and also the ankle can turn. So that's very good when positioning the dolls. Anthony is bald with a mustache painted on. I like the details of the mustache. Since Anthony is big on culture, I'm going to go ahead and hang up some wall art right here in this foyer. I got Martin Luther King and a message from him and other Black leaders as well. I'm going to put them on this side wall. And I also have a picture of Anthony himself that I'm going to place by the door on the other wall. All right, and here is our hidden door room in a shoebox, or Jordan shoebox that I had. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you think of my living room that was made out of a shoebox. Don't forget to ring the bell so that you'll know when I post more videos. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.